Good morning, and once again, welcome back to the Vape Rooms. Today is a Super Saturday, so that does mean that you are graced, as always, with the local vape connoisseur in Garston today. And as always, joining me on a Saturday, not with me in the store, but with me in spirit. We'll call it that. He's with me today, but not in Garston, but in our West Derby store today. The man of many bow ties. He has ones that glow up, he has ones that spin, he has a cardboard one. But yes, he's in our West Derby store today to help you with any of your vaping needs, while I'm at Garston to help you with any of your vaping needs. We've got you pretty much covered on this side of the water today. But yes, what have I got to talk about today? Because I always have topics. Well, apart from it being a little bit of a damp day, to say the least, because yeah, it's raining. It's raining. It was bound to happen. We'd just come out of a bloody windstorm, so yeah, it was bound to happen. We were going to get a bit of rain, but don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you. Just because it rains a little bit doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a bad day. So whatever you're doing today, hopefully the rain doesn't stop you. Hopefully I'm seeing you today. Maybe coming to see me as part of your plans today. If that is the case, thank you very much. I will be glad to see you. But yes, as always, we are filled to the absolute brim with stock, be it via e-liquids, as a prime example, as you can see on the shelf, we are filled to the absolute brim as usual. But not only that, we've got battery chargers, coils, build kits, battery wraps, 510, 810 drip tips, sub-ohm tanks, mouth-to-lung tanks, starter kits of many varieties, mod-onlys and full kits over there, and we've got our CBD shelf, which you can just get a little angle of here. But yes, we are filled to the absolute brim today. We are filled from, I think it was Wednesday we had our restock day. Now I can't really do an aftermath of restock day rundown, mainly because I went in on the Thursday, but I do believe quite a bit coming. So if you're wanting to get a little bit of a nose in all that, then pop down. I'm not going to divulge all the secrets, mainly because it's always a nice surprise when you see stuff that you've not seen before. Or maybe you've just seen something that maybe a little bit of a nostalgia trip. We've got some classical vaping products in. But for the classics, I can let a little bit slide. So if you're a lover of big beefy sub-ohm tanks from, I don't know, maybe say like 4 or 5 years ago, then Cleato 120s. But not the originals. We do have the Cleato 120 Pros in. Even better. It's basically the advantages of having a Cleato 120, but it's not as big and bulky. It's not got so much glass, so it doesn't smash as easy. And it's a bit more easier to fill up. You don't always end up getting your drip tip mouthpiece fill port always jammed into the top section of your tank. That was quite a common thing that happened to me. I think I went through about 4 Cleato 120s just to sort of get past that problem. But Cleato 120 Pros, a updated version of the standard Cleato 120. A brilliant bit of kit, especially for those who like to vape a slightly higher wattage on the sub-ohm side of things. Something around anywhere between the 60 and 120 mark. Something like that. But Anakin. You like Anakin? I like Anakin. As you can tell. I do like Anakin. But yes, that's a prime example actually. MVP5s. So for anyone who's been around in the vaping game for quite some time, always recognises the MVP series. Always known for the gigantic amount of battery life and the fact of the mod also acts as a power bank. So you can charge your other devices off it as well. But comparing it to the older MVP versions, the MVP5 does have exactly these features. You've got stuff like a torch, a very bright torch might I add, so I do apologise if this does blind you. It does also have a compass. It has, let me show you. It'd be better to show you. So yes, as you can see on the screen there, I do apologise for any flickering. That is not the camera. That is just a refresh rate of the screen. But compass, it's got the actual angle you're sitting at. Temperatures. This is an altitude meter, and this measures pressure. So a very adventurous mod, which kind of leads me into my other talking topic, is we're doing a little bit of a charity. We're giving back, essentially. We're giving back. So, 4 of us. Unfortunately, I am not part of that 4-man crew. I would have liked to have been. I do like a bit of a walk. But nonetheless, essentially, we're doing a Walk for Heroes 2020, which means what exactly? Well, to us, it essentially means that 4 of our lovely members are doing a walk, to be more precise, 180 plus mile walk. Now, I do believe it goes from Glasgow to Inverness, or Inverness to Glasgow. I know the exact places, I don't know which order they're going in, but either way, it's a 180 plus mile walk. That is a long walk, holy moly. But either way, they are doing that as a 4-man team. That begins on March the 23rd, and they are back on April the 6th. So that does mean they are away for a fortnight doing this magnificent walk, doing a magnificent thing for a magnificent cause. So, who is it for? Well, with it being us being primarily associated with ex-veterans, with ex-marines, ex-armed forces in general, stuff like that, it does mean that all the money donated does go towards Help for Heroes and Fisher House. Now, don't get confused with Fisher Price, the very, very crafty toy makers from back in the day. I remember my yellow and red car. But either way, yes, Fisher House and Help for Heroes are going to receive all the donations that are contributed via our Just Giving link or in store. So we do have a little tub there for anyone who's kind enough to give us a donation. And we do have, you can see it just there, a spot the ball where the stake is £5, but there is an opportunity to win 50. So, yes, but all the money donated does go towards, the Walk for Heroes cause, but also it is, to be more precise, if you wanted to know exactly where it's going towards Help for Heroes and Fisher House. And 4 of our lovely, lovely staff members are taking part in such. And I do believe Dave himself, you know, we all know Dave. He's a right laugh. But yeah, I believe Dave's doing it as well. So, but I think he is doing it on a different team. So, basically the 4 of us are representing the vape rooms, but Dave will be there as well. So, not only are they going to be walking 180 miles, they're probably going to be holding the guts together, because Dave, you're a funny guy, man. You're a funny guy. But either way, hopefully you're all having a wonderful day today. Hopefully it is filled with all the positive things in the world. So we'll start with positivity. Love, warmth, determination, success, laughter, hopefully a little bit of sun. I kind of hope for some sun. I don't like it when it rains for too long. And most of all, fun, because you've got to have a bit of fun throughout the day. You can't just have a rainy and damp day and not have a bit of a laugh. But either way, hopefully I'm seeing you later on today. But if not, that's all well and good. But if I am, until then, as always, I will see you soon.